Taurus, this is your 2021 tarot reading. So before I begin, what I do is I pull one card for each situation. So I'll pull a card for specifically for career, specifically for money, specifically for love, family, etc., etc. So please take that in mind. And then this is for your rising sun or moon. So whichever one you chose this for, I hope this helps. And if something doesn't resonate with you, that's okay. I do recommend checking out the other videos for your other placements to kind of get a more, I'm forgetting the term, put together reading. There we go. So Taurus, this is your card from my zodiac deck. And this is going to be your oracle card for the year on what you need to focus on. So we have that. Let us begin. So I know this is for the new year, but I'm going to still pull a card for what happened this past year, because you need to recognize last year, remember last year, or this year currently, 2020, and embrace it, because if you don't remember it, you have a habit of repeating history if you don't learn from history. So let me pull a card for 2020. Alrighty, we got the Ace of Wands to represent 2020 for you guys, Taurus. Alright. What I can tell, Taurus, what you guys tried doing in 2020, you guys tried a lot of new things. You tried starting either a new relationship. You got into a new relationship this last year. You took a lot of chances. Normally, Taurus, you are not one to take a lot of chances. But you did, because it's 2020, and of course, like everything in 2020, it did not work well. Yeah, you either tried starting a new job, or you were driven to start a new job, or driven to... What am I trying to say? Or like tried to move up in your job kind of thing, tried earning promotion. That probably didn't happen because of COVID in 2020. But definitely, yeah, you tried 2020, you tried making it your year. I think everyone did. It was the turn of the new decade. Got into relationship ended. I can probably tell it kind of fizzled out. Didn't last very long. Got a lot of attention though. That's what I'm gathering. I don't know why. But your relationship got a lot of attention, but it didn't last long. So 2020, you tried a lot of things, but it's now becoming a new year. So let us begin what will happen for 2021. So let's begin first with your career. Alrighty, we got, ooh, the Sun card. Alright, Taurus, let me adjust that a little bit. There we go. Sun card. It's a very good omen for careers. A lot of... It's just a very good card, meaning hope, abundance, maybe a promotion. Basically, I'm just gathering just a lot of harmony. You, your bosses, your co-workers, everyone's getting along. There's no issues, or things get better. Issues are put aside. They're dealt with. You're just moving along. I'm just getting like what I'm getting is if you guys started a project, like a work project, like a really big project, and this past year really tried pushing it down due to COVID, and maybe it got stopped a couple of times due to COVID, but you kept pushing through it, I think it's going to work out really well. Just like, it's just, it took a lot of work to get there, but you made it through. So career is looking really good. Let me pull for financial real quick. Okay, so we got the Hermit card for financial. Okay, Hermit card. Being conservative with your money. That's what I'm definitely getting with for 2021 with your money, being very conservative. But I'm also getting You need to stop showing off. Or you need to save. Don't buy things to show off. Yeah, don't. That's what I'm getting. I'm like, don't buy things to show off, because the lamp is facing the sun, showing the sun. It's so weird. Okay. I'm getting something, Taurus, I'm getting something big is happening this year. And it requires you to save and be more conservative. I have a feeling that something or someone, why am I getting someone? Someone is showing up in your life this year. And what I'm getting, for some reason I'm getting, don't show off to them. Let's continue. But being conservative with your money, that's definitely what I'm getting. And not showing off. Resist. That's what I'm getting, the word resist. Okay. We got the Chariot. Okay, but this is going to be for your love card. Chariot. Normally Chariot's interesting for love. Because normally when you get the Chariot for love, it just means like self-love. Taking care of yourself, which, you know, Tauruses, you guys are definitely the kings and queens of self-care, for sure. Okay. Why? Something big love-wise is happening this year, because, okay, with my Chariot card, for the specific deck, you know, they're riding, the two horses are going, it looks like two different separate directions, because normally Chariot can be two different choices. But I'm not looking at the horses. What I'm seeing for this card is the giant dust being kicked up by the horses and you, and it's in the background. Which could be tied in with the Hermit card, because I said I feel like something big is happening this year. And I think something big is happening for you guys love-wise. I think someone is coming into your guys' lives. This is for my single. will do for my people in my relationship. But Taurus, if you are single this year, something big is happening this year in your love life. But what I'm getting overwhelming because of the storm. And with the Hermit card, which is more conservative, I'm getting an overwhelming courtship. I don't know how to say it anywhere else. Either you personally may experience a lot of courtship, but it's like an overwhelming amount, but I'm not getting that. I'm getting that from you. I feel like you guys are going to like somebody. And you know, being Tauruses, I kind of call Tauruses like the dragons of the zodiac, because they like really nice things. You guys aren't, you know, normally, typically, we would, you know, word you as materialistic, but not all of you, some of you, and you just like nice things, and you like to just keep them near you. But when you love somebody or you like somebody, you tend to give gifts. And I'm getting that you need to not show off. And I'm just getting this overwhelming courtship where you're like, oh, I really like you. Let me take care of this. Let me take care of you. Let me give you this. Let me do this for you. And it's like, I don't think you should do that. I mean, yes, normally that works, but I have this feeling this person coming in your life, they're not going to like that very much. They're not very materialistic or gift takers, I'm getting. That's what I'm getting for my singles. For my people who are in relationships, I'm getting, you know, still self-care. And then I'm still getting too overwhelming love. There's just, you guys just have a lot of love, Taurus. For my people in my relationships, just a lot of love. I think you need to give them a little bit of space. The relationship the relationship is starting to become too codependent. That's the word I'm getting. A lot of codependency. Which, you know, codependency is fine in certain situations, but all the time can be a little too much. A little too much love. Let's continue. But yeah, a lot of self-care, but also a lot of too much happening, overwhelming courtship. That's the thing that's sticking out. Let's continue. This will be for family. Okay, family. We got the Knight, almost said King, Knight of Wands, representing family and friend for 2020. Okay, no. Normally when I get this card, I instantly think traveling, and for you guys, I'm definitely getting traveling. Now, here's the thing. I don't think traveling is going to happen for a lot of us, especially, you know, with COVID happening and the pandemic. I honestly don't think a lot of major traveling will be happening until maybe late spring, midsummer-ish. But I am getting traveling. With friends and families. Like, or an event. Why am I getting an event? Friends or family are going to tell you need to go somewhere, you need to travel somewhere. And I'm getting Taurus, you might be a little stubborn, a little hesitant, like, you know what, maybe I should skip it. What I'm gathering is you should just go for it. You should go for it. I think you might meet them. I think your friends or your family are going to ask you to take a trip with them or go somewhere. Or someone, just people close to you, they're like, you should come to this place, you should come to this spot and relax or enjoy or celebrate. Getting a lot of celebration. Maybe from the Ace of Wands and the Sun, because the Ace, there's a castle in the distance, so maybe I'm getting a party. You might travel to a party or some kind of celebration, and you're hesitant, you don't want to go, but I recommend you go. So traveling with friends and family. This reading is so weird. Yeah. Something is there. There's a person. I know this could be for people who are in relationship or single, but I'm getting a very strong vibe for a lot of my single Tauruses out there that there is somebody. They're just creating all of this. It's just, oof, okay. Maybe I'll find out more. Let's do the beginning of the year. So I'm gonna pull 2 cards for from January to April. Alrighty, beginning of the year, we got the 10 of Wands and the 6 of Cups. With the 6 of Cups and the 10 of Wands, what I'm gathering is a past issue comes up that you didn't nip in the bud. You feel me? And I don't think it's like a certain situation. I think it's a person. There's a person that tries coming back into your life. Maybe an ex. And you know how, like, with certain exes, they never delete your phone number? Or when you guys break up, they still talk about you, or they still may tag you in things. They still talk about you. And, you know, when that first started happening, you didn't really care. You're like, it's over. I don't care. I moved on. Whatever. You may even dated someone between then and now. Well, with the Ace of Wands, and I said with 2020, probably got with someone, ended someone. But I feel like, yeah, someone's coming back from the past, and you didn't stop them talking. You didn't stop them trying to, like, I feel like they're trying to get back into your circle, into your friend group thing, because, you know, you've been so busy with working, you haven't really been focused on anything else, especially since the past relationship didn't work out this past year. And I think they just had too much wiggle room, and they're taking advantage of it, and they're going to try coming back and be like, oh, hey, buddy, how you doing? And it's like, why are you back? You don't need to be back. I thought this ended, but I don't think you, like, put your foot down and you were like, no, that we're over, please move on. Yeah, I think you're just like, why are you back? Definitely, yeah, someone from your past, like an ex, is going to try coming back, and you need to make the decision to move on. But I think also, like, the situation, like, you know, they bringing back past love and past hurt, and maybe because your relationship didn't work out this past year, for my singles, for some reason, I'm sorry for all my people in relationships, but I'm getting a lot of, like, I was reading for my singles Taurus out here, that I lost my train of thought. That someone or something from the past is going to come back, and I think they, you know, if it's a person, they might try bringing past hurt or reminding you of, like, hey, you know, I know we broke up, but I think we can make it work again, because they, you know, they kept pushing it, they started getting close out of their boundaries. And I think, you know, you might be reminded of that, you know, that love, but you also need to remember the pain that you experienced and all the work you put in, and it just didn't work out. So I think the beginning of the year is definitely going to make you think, like, do I need to put up with this? Or do I just nip it in the bud and go? That's what I'm getting for the beginning of the year. Let's move on to the middle. We got the Page of Swords and the Devil. What is happening, Taurus? What is going on with you this year? Let me drink some tea. Wow, okay. Page of Swords, the Devil. With the Hermit sticking out with me with these two cards, and the Chariot. Oh, okay. I feel like this is for some of you, not all of you. Remember, this is a general reading. You guys meet someone new, because Page of Swords can mean secrets, spies, you know, a little bit of drama, knowing things. That's the Page of Swords is very, like, if the Page of Swords were to represent a career, like an actual job, it would be like secret agent kind of thing, military, you know, secrets, an HR investigator kind of thing. And with the Devil card, it's like obsession, addiction. So I'm getting, you guys find someone completely new, and you, like, see him from afar, or you just meet them, and you guys just, like, become obsessed with them. Not like an unhealthy obsession. I mean, some of you could be kind of unhealthy, but you're just like, wow, I need to get to know you. I need to get to know you. And Taurus, if we're just going based off of sun signs, I don't know the rest of your chart, but most Tauruses that I know, I do have a couple friends who are Tauruses. They would never make the first move. How I kind of take Taurus when it comes to flirting as definitely like the bull, very slow and sturdy and wait. Like, if someone catches your interest, you kind of, like, check out. You don't go straight for the kill. You kind of check out your surroundings, you make sure who's around, you see who the competitors, what competition you have, and then you kind of face off with the competitors. And you being the bull, when you want something hard enough and long enough, you don't give in easily. And so you just kind of wait and wait until they back down, and then it's like your time to go. And so I'm getting with the Page of Swords and Sketch with the Devil, you are really into this person. Like, it's like you are addicted to them. I feel like you guys, like, you meet them at a party? This could be tied in. The thing you did not want to go to, and you then decided to go to, the event, party, new beginning, new changes. You, like, meet them, and you, like, talked. It's one of those things where, like, you know when you meet somebody and like you've never met them before and you I'm not saying like love at first sight, but like there's something about them that just catches your interest, and you just have to talk to them, and you start talking to them, and then like an hour passes, 2 hour passes, 3 hours passes, and it's just like sparks are just going off. I'm just getting like this person is just amazing for you. And, you know, at first, you know, you might do a little social media stalking. You know, that's fine. That's normal in this day and age. You know, you might want to figure out what their favorite color is, so you know, like, favorite flowers, so you can woo them. But don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Oh my God. With the Chariot of overwhelming courtship. So what I'm getting is, if you are doing the wooing, Taurus, if for any of my Tauruses that are watching this, and if you're trying to do the wooing, don't overdo it. And for the people who want to be wooed, ease into it. That's what. Give subtle hints that you like them. Don't just like, oh yeah, I like you, and just let it all out. Just ease into it and don't give too much information. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. Ooh, okay, I want to. Let's do the end of the year. I'm curious. We got the Fool and the Hangman for your September to December. Yeah. This is September to December. Let me... move those over. Okay. So this is from... yeah, September to December. So this is the end of the year. Oh, wow. Okay. This is interesting, Taurus. Okay. With the Hangman and the Fool, what I'm getting is excitement. Just a lot of excitement. New beginnings. Again, positive energy. I'm getting this message of like, there's no point of waiting. That would be so interesting for you, Taurus. Okay. This person that you meet, you know, normally Tauruses are very, you know, slow in love. They like to move slow kind of thing. Now, my kind of short for a relationship is very different from other people. You know, I'm very big on commitment, myself personally. And, you know, my philosophy with love is like, I don't want to date you unless I know for sure we're going to work out kind of thing. Like, if we don't have a connection at all, then if we don't have a connection, I don't want to date you at all. Like, I don't know you. I'm more like, I'd rather be friends first and then, you know, date. But to me personally, a short relationship is anything less than a year, in my personal opinion. Some people, that might be long, but for me personally, that's pretty short. Anything under less than a year. But, so for this next part, this feels really quick for me. It may be different for you, but, and once again, this is a general reading. This may not resonate with you. This could be for very specific people, but this is this is just generally what I am picking up, is you meet this person, you fall from hard, and you already know you want to marry him. Like, it's one of those things where you like, I remember watching some YouTube video of like, when did you know that you were in love with that person? And normally the man fell in love surprisingly faster than the woman did. And some of the guys are like, oh, I knew after 2 weeks that I wanted to marry her. I'm like, but that's what I'm getting. That you're just really excited to start something new with this person. And you just know, and you don't want to wait, but you need to wait. The timing is not right. With the Hangman, it's telling me it's not the right time. It's too soon. You need to be conservative. Okay. Like, yes, there's a lot of hope, a lot of happiness, a lot of change, but you need to wait. You may know you want to marry this person, but you need to wait. It's not in your time yet. Okay, I'm trying to pick up anything else, but I'm just mostly getting love, and this is not a love reading. This is for 2021, but maybe 2021 is big for a lot of you guys in love. Being conservative with your money, self-care, traveling. So for some of you, you know, this person may not be a thing. It could just be, you know, loving yourself, going out with family and friends and having a fun time, nipping any past hurt in the bud, having a slight obsession with something. You find some juicy details about somebody and you get obsessed over it, kind of thing. Get addicted to a drama, you know. And, you know, it could be for, like, you know, your career, because you have a pretty good omen for the sun. Because I'm really sorry, I'm trying to do something for people that are not, who are in a relationship, that, you know, you could be trying to do something completely different, and you know you want to do this, but it's not the right time yet, so you just need to wait. But for my people who are single, oh boy, I think you know that you guys, like, you're just madly in love with this person, and by the end of the year, you're like, yep, I want to get married, but it's not the right time, you gotta wait. Ooh, let's see your biggest obstacle and how to fight that obstacle. So for your obstacle, we got the Ten of Swords and the King of Swords. So with the Ten of Swords, this means I'm getting past hurt. It could be tied with the Six of Cups, someone from your past trying to come back, and, you know, you're worried they're going to try to re-hurt you, but you are the King of Swords. You don't care. You're going to nip it in the bud. You're going to end it. Like, no, there's a reason why you're in the past. You need to stay in the past. Once again, I'm getting relationship. I'm trying not, this is a general reading, and I don't know why love keeps happening, but Taurus, this is your thing, apparently. I think you're going to remember the past and what happened. And for the people who are really resonating with the love reading, or the love part of this reading, which is basically taken over, I think for a moment, and the obstacle you're going to face is getting over that past hurt and moving on. And I don't even think it has to do with the person. I think it's just with whoever's coming back from the past. You're just remembering the hurt and the pain, and you're worried it's going to happen again because this person did come back. And you're like, okay, if this person can come back, what else can come back, you know? And I think you're worried about that. You're just worried about, like, past pain coming back. But you will get through it because, you know, this is all darkness and they're stabbed in the back. But in the background, there's light. There's an opening of lightness, and how to fight this obstacle. Because I feel like this is all mental. This is all in your head, that of these issues, is becoming the King of Swords. Which I'm taking as think logically about this. Like, you know, Taurus, you're extremely grounded. Think logically. You know, it happened in the past. It's now going to stay in the past. If you take the proper steps and, you know, take care of it, it will not come back. And you've learned your lesson. You know what you want now. You've learned, you've conquered the pain. You are now in control of the swords. The swords are no longer stabbing you. You yourself are in control of the swords. It's now bright and light in the background. You are now in control of your pain and your suffering from the past and whatever that person caused. Just think logically about it. It's not happening. It's not coming back. I don't think you allow it. And it's okay to ask for help and even get advice, maybe even therapy. That's perfectly fine, getting help. And overall, I picked one last card for how 2021 will look overall, and we got the 9 of Wands. We started with Wands, end with Wands. You got a lot of fire in here. What is happening? Maybe your person's a fire sign? You got a lot of heat, a lot of fire, a lot of sun. Fire, sun, fire, fire, sun. Maybe your person's a fire sign, which is really interesting for a Taurus to be a fire sign. Do I know anyone who's dating a fire sign who's a Taurus? For some reason, I'm only thinking of David Beckham and his wife. What's her name? Victoria Beckham? I think he's a Taurus and she's an Aries. That's all that's coming up for me right now. But maybe that person is a fire sign. And maybe it doesn't have to be romantic love. It can be platonic, you know. Wow. But anyway, 2021, 9 of Wands. You are definitely tired and scared. I'm guessing of last year. Last year definitely put you through the ringer and you're just tired, but you gotta keep going. This year is filled with the high amount of possibilities and abundance that you can accumulate, and you can manifest what you want. And with the 9 of Wands, it means, you know, take a break and heal, you know, he's bandaged up kind of thing. Self-care, once again with the Chariot. 9 of Wands, self-care. You know, taking care of yourself is A-okay. So taking care of yourself, doing a little self-care, loving yourself this year. You earned it. It's 2021 now. 2020 is over. But keep going. Keep working. I think there's definitely going to be a lot of love and a lot of light this upcoming year for you. Most definitely. So let me pull the Oracle card for you guys and what you should work on. So normally I do one, I personally pull one of these cards like once a month on what you need to focus, or even maybe once a week. And it's a Buddha card. It kind of just tells you what you need to work on and what kind of actions and reflections you should take. So this is the card that you should work on this year. And you got detachment. Manifest plainness, embrace simplicity, reduce selfishness, have few desires. When you are able to identify the natural tendencies of the wanting mind for more, you will not be caught to negative emotions when they're unfulfilled. You can then learn how to detach from the outcome and hold the pure intention of enjoying the process of whatever you're doing in the now. Welcome each day as new and exciting, and let unimaginable opportunities flow freely in your life. So let me read from the book. If we were to add the number together, it'd be 10. We have 10, 10. Your card on there is a 2. 10 of Wands. A lot of 10s, okay. 10, 10, 10. That could be pretty big, maybe. All right, 19. All right, with the detachment, we have by practicing detachment as a spiritual contemplation tool every day, you investigate all the basic human wants and desires deeply. You know how to distance yourself from the wanting, the desires, as well as the clinging emotions towards these desires, and know not to identify as those desires. In this realization, you learn how to detach from the outcome and hold the pure intention to enjoy the process of whatever you're doing in the now. Furthermore, the detachment from planning well into the future will enable you to welcome every day as a new, exciting, and let unimaginable opportunities flow freely into your life. Ultimately, this practice of detachment is like an invisible surgical scalpel. It is a spiritual power to remove and cut away destructive emotions in the mind, the clinging of the pleasurable sensations of the physical body, and certain harmful addictions permanently. The Chariot and the Hermit, conservative. Codependency, do not be codependent. So what the book recommends for your reflection this year should be: consider a major positive change from your past that arose when you detached from old habits in order to adapt in a new situation. And your action should be: write a list of destructive emotions and harmful addictions that you want to detach from and investigate their karmic law in you. So Taurus, this was your reading. May have been for your rising sun or moon. I hoped any of this helped. I know this was supposed to be a general 2021 reading and ended up turning into something about love. Don't know how, but that's what I got. So I at least hope this helped. If you want to check out any of the other videos for your other placements, I encourage you to do so. And hopefully I'll see you guys soon.